Slough's latest
We got to
hope.
get well cards. Phyllis.
And there's some big names at ringside. Hassan Ishaq.
Motion.
Friend is
No,
Adam
don't think I
Azim.
won't hit you because I'm popular.
His cousin is Hamza Shiraz. And his friend.
Got a P90 rule, got a pop at you.
Speaking of both,
2 shots for you. Never
about
had a
Hassan's
hot gun on
entrance to
the
the
I'ma give
earlier,
you what I got for you.
and they're
My
very
clip loaded
excited
with 16 on your shoe, 'cause
professional ranks.
said the wrong to you, not
Still
like
the,
me, and I'm
all
not like
blue
you. I'm
and
like animal,
under-
homie, you
Well, he
ain't
certainly
been through
looks the
what
part,
I've been
doesn't he?
through.
Dress
Like
lights.
when I spit it, it's crazy.
Yeah,
Got
I've heard
some
a lot of
new
good things about
after 4 bottles of down, the kids
told certainly not to watch Hassan Ishaq. Very, very good boxer. And he's enjoying this. I'll tell you what, he sold the ticket. Already had get themselves hurt. One arm off at a time, yeah,
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 4 rounds in the Frank Warren for Queensberry, along with their bantamweight division. Brought to you by great sponsors, Riyadh Season, 32 Red. Next trade. When the bell rings, our referee in charge, Unibet, that prize guy, and Global, large, and scoring this contest will be Mark Bates. Introducing to you first, fighting tonight out of the red. In corner, he comes to the ring wearing black with white and weighing 1 pounds. Coming to us from Ciudad, he did officially at 124.1. Nesa, Mexico. 3 wins, 7 defeats, 1 draw with 1. He brings a professional record consisting of 1 of his 3 wins coming by way of knockout. Brandon Gallardo out. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Vargas. Across the ring, fighting tonight out of the blue corner. And his opponent comes to the ring wearing blue with white and weighed in officials. Hailing from Slough, England at 123.2 pounds. He had a stellar amateur career. Now tonight, he makes his highly anticipated, becoming a 2-time national champion and professional boxing debut, Leon Shooter Ishaq. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Hassan.
Okay, gentlemen, listen, when I tell you to break, you take a step back immediately. Good luck to you both, gents. Touch.
Hassan Ishaq.
Keep your punches up. Obey my command to protect yourselves at all times.
Turns professional in front of some British, that fantastic win in New York a fortnight ago. Boxing royalty, Hamza Shiraz, fresh shot. Adam Azim, undefeated at one of the...
Seconds out.
Hassan, he's the best we have, and from Slough we go, the start to his career in with Brandon Gallardo, bantamweight division. What a moment for him. So Vargas from Mexico in the...
Yeah, you only get 1 pro debut, so you try and enjoy it. As I say, sold a ticket, they're very loud, as much as you can. He did on that very short ring walk. Got lots of great people to look up to, his friend Adam Azim. Hamza Shiraz, but look at him as well. Nice, calm, relaxed, as I say, very good amateur pedigree. He's a thinking fighter as well.
But
lots of people talking very highly.
selling tickets is great, certainly in your career, so you have a crowd out now. Again, not to rush you. He started off fantastic. We're going to follow him, but it's learning how to just zone out. He hasn't rushed anything so far. Showing lots of patience, not trying to just concentrate on his work.
That's an important point, Barry.
Don't be over-eager and impress the crowd, the tickets that he's sold.
He was geeing up the crowd before the concentration. First bell, but now he's really focused, isn't he? And he's a pro, there's the left hand.
He sold that level.
He's a box of tricks. How will he develop?
And he fingered with the jab to the body and come over the top of the left hook.
That shot, you can see already, he's getting round that and he can follow the right hand through the middle now with the right glove of Gallardo.
See, when you box with your hands low, it allows you about...
You're primed to throw the right hand when you've thrown the left hook.
upper body movements, more lateral movement. You can jump into it, it's going to come from the hip, as always. Attacks like that, and it gives you more fluency. The jab's hard to read, but there is a worry that you've got to be really concentrating all the time. You have no defence.
Yeah, your reflexes have got to be super sharp.
Really sharp, because you slow down a bit, you lose concentration forever, your whole career, if you're training this way. So but also you have to be aware that sometimes learning to train, there's loads of positives going forward if you're sharp like he is. Hands up is very important also.
That's the sharp shoot. Wonderful work there from Hassan Ishaq. Lovely. Beautiful. And Brandon Gallardo Vargas, not really, and the speed.
Yeah, I like the subtle feints as well.
Not sure where these punches are coming from, the angles.
He'll give the eyes, he'll give the little movements with the hand. Really good thinking.
Look at this front foot. When you have a look at the front foot, how he
Hands on the feet, as you see there, then he'll fire that right hand upstairs.
stealing the space. Every time he takes a little dip, like Uzi.
Beautiful jab, followed at the end of the round by a lovely left.
He does it. Takes a little dip. That front foot takes an inch.
Oh, again, terrific start to his pro career. What an opener.
He ain't gonna give you nothing. So,
You in a gym.
you've had your single shots, now put them
Style.
double jab, white slice,
They're talking
together. Now put them together.
saying he's got the maybe
Find
about him in
that.
really
jump up
high
and
touch.
maybe take
His
advantage of that, yeah?
mature-
He-
a lot of
when you hit
pressure,
it,
of course, but unlike white, the blue boots as well. And Gallardo Vargas, who's won 3 of 11 bantamweight division. Hassan Ishaq in with Brandon. Never been stopped for a professional debut of a prospect like Ishaq, but very much a journeyman brought in, as you would expect.
Yeah, exactly. And you mentioned the word pressure, the reason that's been given to you, but it's been... Pressure's a privilege, really, when you think about the tickets that you've sold or the amateur pedigree that...
Oh, Darren, you had an excellent amateur
you
pedigree.
come into the ring with. It obviously means that you can fight.
Did you feel that pressure at the beginning?
So it's about managing it, of course, not getting carried. To be honest, I enjoyed it. I knew I had pressure for a reason. The way Barry said it, in that opening round, to watch you, buzz off it, feed off it. Don't let him switching off from the crowd, but they're there because they're excited to get the better of you.
He looks very good, isn't he? Really sharp, over-patient, negative fighter. He could be that. Because when you first look at him, you look like he'd be a real again, that front foot stealing the space.
And I imagine as well when he's doing 6, 8, 10 rounds.
Getting closer so he can punch right through the target with that right hand, yeah? And getting that man strength out to mature a little bit more.
Gallardo Vargas.
And he sits on that back.
Another good jab to the body, which is reddening up.
And that back foot as well. You watch him, and even though he's coming forward, he's leaning overreach with the shots.
There's his quality work, this from
Back just a little bit, not too much of his chin's in the air, just enough to make it.
Hassan Ishaq. Lovely moves, patient.
Well, Adam, so composed, so relaxed.
Body work and head.
Composure as well. The change of pace, the variation with the shots, definitely one to watch in this division.
And also jumping in with that left hook, it's not just
The power that he generates through that speed.
that's about speed, that you need the good timing. So just doing it with speed.
To the body, and this speed. It's
Gave him so much trouble.
what a right hand and then a left. Totally confusing Gallardo Vargas, who looks at
But again, it's the change of speed in the shots, it's the turn of
a level or 2 levels out of his depth here.
the punch that he gets it from. Love to do that.
He's complaining about an elbow there. He's
Not every punch is the same tempo with him, and I think that's fantastic.
not happy at all, the Mexican. He's been caught in an absence.
I think he thought he got hit
Storm
Lovely variety of work there.
with an elbow, but it was a nice short left uppercut. It was a beautiful
and he's in a real storm here. A right hand.
shot.
I think you're right, and a body shot there as well. Gallardo Vargas is going to do well to get through this. Showboating as well from Hassan Ishaq. And no one, and another right hand. The bell comes, and there's the Al-Mazin and Hamza Shiraz are on the
Gaps, again, punches with authority. Shot selection's good, he's throwing for the middle. Variety, he's got speed, his work, his timing. fantastic. Taking every box you want from a young kid here and doing it with a bit of
Wanted to make sure that Hassan Ishaq was
flair. That's fantastic.
Frank Warren live on the zone under the lights tonight. Thank you.
He's only 21 years old, but he's fighting like someone who's far. Yeah, but do you know what as well? The maturity that he's showing, more experience in the pro game.
Arriba, arriba.
Young
10 seconds.
boxing very, very well.
Seconds out.
He's up quickly again. Sprint distance, really, the 4-rounders. One of the finest. Third round of this short. Slightly, they want to start with 6, but occasionally this happens. He's putting on a really good performance on his... but we're having a look at Hassan Ishaq. Professional debut, top quality amateur titles.
He's very, very surprised.
Haringey Cup, junior development.
Gallardo, here's the bell for the end of this round. He's out with real intent, real desire, switching.
Yeah, turned a tough Mexican, Darren.
He is, though, but Ishaq's come.
Southpaw as well, hasn't he? Just to show what he can do from...
As well, because you see Varga trying to hold on, he's just pushing
the other stance.
and showing a bit of stretching him off with ease. And this was never a fight he was going to lose.
It's turning into a really painful night for Brandon. Only right to the head. Swelling under the left, Gallardo, Vargas. And the question is only this.
I think a sustained attack here, and the referee might have to step in.
Great, but is he going to get through?
I don't know.
Body shot, tucked in under the elbows. Right, yeah. He does get the stoppage win. Hassan Ishaq, and this is going to surely finish. And he lets him out. Now he plays to the crowd. Well, any male I've seen this year, TMA Ayton, that was as good a professional debut as on the female stakes. That was really good.
Really good. You can see the sigh of relief, the celebrations there. That was, I'd just say, emotionless throughout that contest. But as he got the win, perfect. The maturity that he showed, the know-how, the speed.
Remember, they didn't fight here, they're meant to win, right? So we don't
need the power. Barry, that was spot on.
You got to remember, trying to get carried away. In fact, he's meant to win. But it's how you, and he showed there for me, the class of potential already. Win. He showed there for me, and I don't get carried away too often, to go to the very top. I thought that was absolutely outstanding.
The 1-year-old debutant, that is a big statement. But I'd agree with Barry. Do you know what? I'm going to agree with that. And for a 20, because what we're seeing there are stuff and strength. I mean, the variation, the boxing know-how is brilliant, but the signs that you see from a fighter that's established in the pro tournament, you know, the know-how, when to throw the shots, how to either stance, there's just so much to like. And again, the throw the shot, demonstrating in that third round that he can fight out a defensive well, Barry, on point.
And Darren, we know there's going to be tough situations on the way to wherever he gets to, but already testing, he's not always going to look fantastic. He's going to have trials and tribulations at this stage, the way he controlled everything from the very start. You know, work. That's what impressed me more than anything. Different tempo to the punches. He's selling out to tickets, not in the crowd affecting, changing the pace in combination. That's almost a thing you can't teach. You do that, or you don't. The guy here who doesn't get stopped couldn't cope with the punches coming his way. Do that, and that makes it for your opponent hard to read. A tough hard read. Didn't know where they were coming from. And that's a class, that's a sign of the potential to go all the way.
He couldn't.
The real class operator who has the potential, I say potential.
Dreamt of a more perfect professional is very much on the box debut. Hassan Ishaq, seeing Matt now.
This is the official time. 1 minute 27 seconds of... Ladies and gentlemen, here is number 3, our referee in charge, Best. Therefore, your winner by way of technical. Mark Bates steps in to stop the contest. Knockout and successful in his Hassan Shooter professional boxing debut.
Well, there's a full round ringside. Huge amounts of support from very experienced people. What is a great sign, most importantly, and it was fabulous. In front of his cousin is how he looked within the squared circle. Hamza Shiraz in front of Adam Azim. Hassan Ishaq, the journey has begun. Live on the zone. Look out for him.
I think it's easy to get overly excited about someone. I thought he looked incredible. And I guess the biggest compliment I can give him is that on their professional debut. I'm going to get excited, Carl, because that looked like a man that had 10 fights.
Yeah, he was so composed going forward. I can't wait to see him fight again. That's how good he looked on his debut. Tonight, I can already tell that I'm going to be a big fan of this kid. performance.